Hi, my name is Shane Arrington and I'm one of your financial aid counselors here at Mount West. And what we're going to do today is go over some Financial Aid 101, some pretty basic information to make sure that you're successful as you start here and as you continue through your time with us. One of the first things we're going to go over is kind of the pitfalls that you can fall into while getting your financial aid squared away. Step one, actually do your FAFSA. Even if you don't think that you're going to receive financial aid, if you're planning on paying out of pocket or you have a third party or whatever, just go ahead and do it. A lot of the third party contractors actually require you to do it anyway, and even if they didn't, it's just not a bad idea. You never know what you're actually going to be eligible for until you do your FAFSA. It doesn't take that long, just knock it out. The second thing is, whenever you're filling out your FAFSA, make sure you do it properly from the beginning. If you're a dependent student, meaning you're under the age of 24, most likely you're going to need to input parental information, and you're going to have to make sure that they sign it at the end using an FSA ID. Just like you have to create one and sign it at the end, so will they. And like I said, and do not forget to put their income information in there. If you're an independent student, do not forget that you have to include your spouse's tax information on your FAFSA as well. It doesn't matter if you were married in the tax year that you're required to put it in there. You're both now contributing to your household, and you better add those numbers up, or we're going to have to get that information on the back end, and it might delay your financial aid disbursement. And that's pitfall number two, is verification. Just because you do your FAFSA does not mean that you are 100% good to go and you can wash your hands and just come in and start classes in August or January or whenever it is that you're starting. After you do your FAFSA, wait about, I don't know, about 2 or 3 weeks and follow up with us. Because if you were selected for verification, what that means is that we need to verify some of the information you put on there. Whether it's your income, your parents' income, your spouse's income, whatever the case may be, we need to double check some of that information, meaning there's additional paperwork involved. So if you wait until the last minute to do that, it can seriously affect if you actually get your financial aid on time and if you can even start your classes on time. So always stay on top of things. The number one thing I like to tell students, if you are not 100% sure that your financial aid is squared away, not 99, you have to be 100% sure. And if you're not, you come see us. There are no dumb questions when it comes to the financial aid. The only one that you could even call dumb is the one that you don't ask. Stay up to date with us, communicate, and we'll make sure you're good to go. Another pitfall really is just that lack of communication, not staying on top of things. If you have any questions about that at all, come see us. We update a lot of the stuff through your MCTC account. If you're not exactly sure how to get into that, go see our IT help desk. They'll definitely make sure that you get your username and password and you'll be squared away. There's also a lot of other good information, not just financial aid, that you're going to need that will be on that website. There's some important dates to keep up with. March the 1st is when our Promise Scholarship deadline is. April the 15th is the deadline for the West Virginia Higher Education Grant. Those are two very important deadlines, especially if you're a West Virginia resident, because you definitely don't want to miss out on that. That's grant money, money you do not have to pay back. So you definitely want to make sure to utilize that. Another important deadline, the one that precedes both of those, is October the 1st. October the 1st is when you can do your FAFSA for the next aid year. So go ahead and knock it out early, and you don't have to worry about those other two deadlines because you're well in advance of them. And it kind of goes back to that verification thing. You don't want to wait until the last minute. So you don't want to wait until the last minute when filling out your FAFSA either. Go ahead and knock it out on October 1st. If you are selected for verification, you got all the time in the world to take care of it, wrap it up. I always love to tell students, go ahead and do it early. That way, if you're a current student anyway, by the time your first semester is over, you're squared away for the next year. You can't beat it. Stay on top of it. We'll help you out. We'll answer any questions you have, make sure you get filled out right. Another thing is our peer coaches. Amazing resource that you have here at Mount West that will help you out tremendously. They're located in room 233. They got a couple computers up there. They'll help you fill out your FAFSA, sit down with you, walk you through it. They will make sure you get it knocked out right and you're good to go. And the other thing really is, you know, I've been talking about communication this whole time. Well, you got to know where to find us. If you come inside and go to the main student services area, you'll sign in to see a financial aid counselor. It's that easy. Also, if you want to get in touch with us by phone or email, you can call us at 304-710-3370, or our email is OFA, stands for Office of Financial Aid, OFA @mctc.edu.